wanna hear you go.
One, two, three, four. Three, two, one, yeah!
Wanna hear you go.
One, two, three, four. Three, two, one, yeah!
Hey everyone, welcome to Tea with Trish. I know you could be anywhere on a Tuesday, but you decided to be here with us. I today have a very special guest by the name of
Sharis Rhodes.
Sharis Rhodes. Okay, Sharis.
Yes.
So I know it took you like 10 hours to get here. And you still
Ooh,
made it.
LA traffic. I made it.
Yes, you
Yes,
made it.
Yes.
So-
Thank you for still having me.
Oh my goodness. Yes, of course. I would.
Yes.
Girl, you could have showed up at
It's
midnight.
gonna be
I would have
fun.
said yes.
Ooh, yeah.
It is going to be a
And
lot
she
of
bought
fun.
me some tacos from the taco spot.
Of course, from the taco spot. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
I am a political consultant and brand manager. I'm the founder of Rhodes Enterprises, former chief of staff to mayor and city of Inglewood.
Wait, go back.
Uh-oh. Huh?
That sounds so important.
Oh, yeah.
Former chief of staff.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, we'll move on. We'll come back to
Okay.
that. But
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. I'm a mom. I have a 10-year-old
That's
son.
important. Mm-hmm.
I ran for office before, which got me into the political world. Before that, I was in music. I wrote songs for artists, and I also sang. I grew up in the church in First AME, Los Angeles, on Adams and Western. And, you know, I'm an advocate for homelessness, at-risk youth. I was in foster care when I was younger. I experienced homelessness with my 3-year-old son, which kind of got me into the world I'm in today of service. And, you know, I'm here now to share my story and also put the footprints in the sand so that others who've been through what I've been through know how to turn those negatives into positives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You just like, I mean, you just said it all in like a matter of like, I think a minute flat.
You asked me, who am I?
I know. Wow. My goodness.
Yeah.
So that was a lot to take in.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And so, okay, so let's go back, right? No, I love that though. I knew.
Let's pull those layers back.
I knew she was gonna be like this. Like I knew it, and I love it.
Sí, a mí se me gusta. It's good
yes,
too.
because that like powerhouse in you just comes out. Okay, so I know a little bit about you, Jeff. Do you mind putting that that thing straight up the? Just put it in front of yours, Jeff. Jeff. Always making Jeff do stuff. Jeff. Okay. So, politics. Okay. So, what got you into politics? Let's just talk about that.
There was a point in my life where the men in my life, my father, my grandfather, they passed away in a short years of time span.
Okay.
And I had a 3-year-old son at the time. And just like other people, you fall on hard times. And I'm not the woman that's like, I could go live with any man I probably could want to, right? But I have integrity. So, you know, we fell on hard times, and I went to a women's and children's shelter with my son. And as I'm laying on the bottom of the bunk bed, I'm just saying to myself, like, everything's going to be okay. All I have is my mind. That's all I have is my mind. And every day I woke up, today's going to be a great day. Well, there was one day where it was a rainy day, and I was in the, there's a Department of Social Services. So when you use the county programs, you get a EBT card and you go to the county services and you have to turn in paperwork every quarter to keep your benefits. So it was a rainy day, and I was in the county building, and a lady walked in there, a young girl with like maybe a 3-day-old baby. And you could tell she was upset. And she walks up to the window and she says, like, I came here on the bus. I just had my baby, and I sent in my paperwork. And, you know, this is supposed to be a place where we need to step up, where we just need help. And, you know, you made me come all the way down here, and you guys had the paperwork the entire time. And, you know, and she just started pouring out, like, you could really resonate to what she was saying. And it started to touch me. And as I looked around the room and I saw other Black and brown women in that room, every woman in there was in tears. Every single woman had tears coming down her eyes. And that was the moment I was like, I got to do something. Like, I got to do something. So I went back, and I was, after the shelter, a friend of mine said that there was a girl who had a blow-up mattress in her living room. Me and my son could live there. And so I went back to that place, and I just started studying the different branches of government, like studying like who controls these county programs, like where does the funding come from, like, and I just start studying, and then I start learning how to submit my paperwork and researching how to submit my paperwork, put my name on the ballot. And that's how I even like stepped into the political world. I was standing in grocery store parking lots with my 3-year-old son, asking people to put my signatures. And so I really like went into it blindly, but I was walking on faith. And, you know, I landed on my feet, and I earned my stripes coming into the game because I came in on lived experience, and nobody couldn't tell me anything. And that's how I got into this world.
Wow. Amen. Like that's so at the same, you know, it's touching to hear that, because people most of the time, right, just think that they can't make a difference. They're like, oh, I'm just one person. What am I going to do? You were in that spot, knew you could help, and just went ahead and did it. And you said that your son was 3 years old at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And he's 10 now.
He's 10 now.
So this was just 7 years ago.
Just 7 years ago. Just
Like, that gives
7
me
years
chills
ago.
because it was just 7 years ago. That's like yesterday.
Yeah,
And look at all that you have accomplished
absolutely.
in 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You know, you got to wake up every day to be determined to be great. You have to want it. Like you
Did
have
hear that,
to
Jeff?
want it.
Yeah.
No, seriously. And
Yeah.
you can't fake it. There's no going around it. You have to go through, you got to go through the experiences. You got to go through the hurt, the loss, the pain, the happy times. You have to know how to change your thoughts when you start getting in your own way. You have to know how to turn those thoughts and I don't believe that. Hold on.
Right.
And shift that energy into like power. And when you do that, that power is within you.
Yeah.
Can't nobody take that away from you. You can walk in any room and people can feel that.
Yeah.
And you pull your own seat up the table and you talk your shit.
There you go. You heard it. My God.
Excuse my language. Sorry.
No, please. You're
it
on
gets
Tea With
fiery
Trish.
sometimes.
Yes.
You know, we're on with Trish.
Well, that's what.
It's
Yeah.
after dark,
I mean,
so.
obviously, that's that fire.
But that's, yeah.
That fire.
It's a
in
good
you,
mad.
Yeah. Is why you're here today, and why you're so successful, and all of these things that you've done in this short amount of time. I commend you. Like you are.
Thank
You're
you.
definitely. I've said it already. She's a powerhouse.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
You are too. Thanks
Can we
for
be
having
friends?
me.
Like
We're-
friends?
We're friends, yeah.
Can we go shopping?
You got
and do
my
something?
cell phone number,
Oh,
okay?
yes. Yeah, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna bug you every day. Okay, so you got a
Yes.
lot of things coming up, right? So, okay, so let's talk about. I know that you have a nonprofit,
Yes, Leaders in Power.
Leaders in Power, and tell me more about that.
Leaders in Power is a nonprofit built around at-risk youth and homelessness. Every year, starting from the pandemic, we were giving out and had the community going through their closets, giving out gently worn shoes and clothes and blankets. And we would have the community come out and do that at Skid Row. And so it just began to, it first started as a coalition of like a lot of influencers, celebrities, community leaders, people just boots on the ground, just as a coalition. And then, you know, we put some legs to it, got the nonprofit, the 501c3, so that we can begin to build a powerhouse and be able to create upward mobility for at-risk youth and homelessness.
Yeah, and you've been doing this since COVID.
Since COVID. But we didn't establish the nonprofit until this year.
Oh,
So
congratulations!
thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so, if people want to get involved in that,
Yes.
where do they go? What do they?
Leadersempower.org.
Leadersempower.org.
Yes.
So you guys hear that. So I know you also said that you are a mom. We talked
I
about
am a
that.
mom.
You just have the one?
I just have one.
That's enough, right?
For now. Yeah, you
For
know.
now, yeah. So how do you balance being such an amazing businesswoman and a mom?
I don't. And that's the most honest, most authentic answer I can say, because sometimes the balance is like this and I'm like, oh shoot, I need to pay more attention to my son. Hold on. And then it's like, hold on, I gotta still take care of the household and make sure things are balanced. So son, you need to understand what work ethic looks like. And, you
Absolutely.
know, maybe you need to learn Canva, son, and maybe I can pay you
Yeah.
to do my flyers.
Yes.
And, you know, so just teaching him and showing him, even through my flaws and all as a mother,
Yes.
that it's not about being a worker. We're going into a world where you can create your own vision and your own platform of currency.
Yeah.
And so to tap into his imagination to be able to create revenue from that.
Yeah.
So you're going to be an owner. I'm going to give you the tools to be an owner. I'm going to make sure I build the wealth for you to be able to invest into your ideas and to other people's thoughts. So
That's so beautiful. I love that. Yeah. No, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree 1,000,000%. Because too, like I'm a mom and that balance, it doesn't exist.
it does not.
You know, like there's no perfect balance to be a mom and an entrepreneur or like really anything outside being a mother. It's hard to balance that.
Absolutely.
You know,
because being a mother doesn't end.
No, it doesn't. And it is our most important job.
Absolutely.
Am I right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow. No, I agree with you. Okay. So we talked about that you're a mama. and I'm sure your son is beautiful.
You know what? When I said we were standing in grocery store parking lots, like he was just been groomed to be obedient. You know, he was just groomed like being around officers and them giving him sticker badges.
Yeah.
Not about him looking at someone being arrested, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he also understands real life. So
So he does remember all of those things.
he remembers. He doesn't quite remember being homeless, right? Because he wouldn't have known the way I held.
Yes, because you are home.
Protected
As
him,
mothers,
yeah.
if we're doing our job right, we are home
Yeah,
for our babies, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So he went through all of these things with you, and he doesn't quite remember being homeless.
No, he doesn't
right?
remember that.
Okay.
But he remembers the different places we lived.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Or where we were.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you always made him feel like he was at home.
Yeah.
Because you are the mama that you are. And he sees you now, and he's older, and I'm sure he can understand. And
Yeah.
he sees you now, successful.
Yeah. Well, when I first won my second pageant.
We're gonna get into that. Okay. All right. You know what?
Wait,
it
it intersects.
Okay.
He used to say, he used to open the door like the queen when I first won. And then when I got my position, first as executive assistant to the mayor, he used to say, my mom works for the mayor. So he started to understand then.
Yeah.
But he's such an obedient son. He's very humble and he's still shy and innocent. And I'm just grateful for him because he's self-efficient too. So it works great with my work ethic and how he can do things on his own too.
And that's what we want for our children.
Absolutely.
We do. Like, I love to spoil my babies. I really do. But that word spoil is it's just not the right word, I guess, if you do it correctly, right? Because to spoil a child means, not the best things, right?
Yeah.
But for my kids, I'm sure like I can kind of see it in you too. We want to give them every and anything that we can. As long as they're grateful and they stay humble.
Yes.
And I feel like, as long as you keep there's that line, right? And as long as you know that they're still sweet and humble about things, I'm like, I'll give them whatever they want.
Yeah.
Like that's what we work for.
Yeah.
Right? We work to, put a roof over our children's heads to give them what they want. For me, like, give them the finer things sometimes too. And that way they know, like my parents worked for it. I can go out there and get it as well. Right?
Yeah.
It's a good example.
Absolutely.
I feel like,
It is.
And we don't always have to be like, no, well, for me anyway, I know there's all different types of parenting.
Right.
But when parents go, no, I don't think that they should have that. Or I'm like, well, why not?
Especially if they earn it, you know?
And they can earn it by just being themselves every day and doing their every day-to-day things, right?
Absolutely.
Like, I don't think I ever gave my children an allowance, but I watched what they did, and they did what I asked them to do on a daily, and they were good kids. And so when they asked me for something, it was theirs.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It wasn't like, well, what have you done? Or, I watched them be
their character and
amazing and their character amazing and do good in school and all of the things that in life we ask them to do and be. And so when they asked me for something, it was no question.
Absolutely.
And so, you get people going, oh, well, why do you give your kids that or what? And it's like, because I can.
They deserve it.
Because they deserve it.
They deserve it.
Right. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I love that.
And it's a blessing to be able to provide for them for what they deserve.
Oh, yeah. And I'm sure your baby too. Like when I give my kids just basic like dinner, they're like, thank you, Mom.
Aww.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. So they're very much like that. Like no matter what, just so grateful for even the littlest things.
Yeah, my son's in the iPad. Like, okay, move, Mom.
Ah, really? He's grateful for his iPad. I'm
Oh
sure.
my God, yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel about like all this technology? The kids. How do you regulate your son's iPad time?
Oh, I try to. My son is very slick.
Yeah.
He's very slick. He'll wait till I fall asleep and he'll be up.
She's laughing over there.
And the only way I know that he stayed up or he snuck
Yeah.
is in the morning when he
tired?
doesn't want it. Yeah. And I'm like, so you was sneaking last night, huh? You can't fake it, buddy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But does he still get up though?
He gets up.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
play.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
My son's the same. He's the same exact way. So he'll wake up, his little eyes are red, and I'm like, "What time did you fall asleep?" You know, and he's like, "But I'm up, right?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going." And I'm like, "Yeah." You know, so funny. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's talk about what you just said. Your pageants, right?
Okay.
How did
Yeah.
you get into pageants? Well, I mean,
Oh,
you're
my goodness.
obviously I know how, but like you're
know-
gorgeous. But what?
I'm going to tell you.
Please.
So, when I was younger, like I had an aunt, she was like, "Oh, you're so cute. You should get into pageants." And that was like some of the memories that I remember in my like childhood. And then I went through a lot of stuff in my childhood. And as I became I've always been a late bloomer. And so, I had the opportunity just 2 years ago to do a first pageant. And the reason why I even did that is I was studying Oprah's blueprint.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I went to her Wikipedia and I'm like, how did she become Oprah? What I started understanding there's a brand to this and there's rules to this. What is the grid? And I saw that she did pageants when she was younger, and that gave her an opportunity to be on a radio show in Chicago. And then from that, people noticed her from that radio show and got her an opportunity to negotiate a deal to, have her own show. And so it was just a platform to say, and to have the courage to be able to, I love the poise in it. There was certain etiquette that I was drawn to. And I'm just like, at this age, let me just try.
Yeah.
And the first time I bombed it. No. And then the second time I was just more naturally myself.
Yeah.
Didn't overthink it. And it was for Ms. USA Universe. And I competed in Miami. And I just focused on me. And I ended up winning.
Wow.
And then shortly
Like,
after
I could
that.
see why. Yeah.
Shortly after that, mind you, I'm over the age to be Miss USA or to get into that pageantry. But shortly after that, they lifted the age limit. And then I competed as Miss Inglewood for Miss USA.
Wow.
Miss California USA, excuse me.
That's beautiful. So, you were just yourself, right?
Absolutely.
And isn't that funny? I mean, I feel like we try to do all of these things, and sometimes we over try, right? And we just need to stay who we are. And I feel like if we stay who we are, naturally the things come to us that are meant for us.
Absolutely. The
Right?
seed is already yours.
Yeah. If people just understand that, just be who you are.
Yeah.
And everything that's yours will come.
It's yours.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Absolutely.
So okay, so you did those pageants.
I did those pageants.
This was
Got that out my system. No more.
No?
No. If anything, I'll be running. I'll be running a pageant.
There you go.
I want to be behind.
Yes, I love
Building.
you. Oh
I
my
love to build
God.
legacy now. I got all of that out my system that I
Yeah.
needed to. It's time to build legacy.
You are like so inspiring.
Thank you.
You really are. I mean, I see a lot of myself in you, and people think like I'm crazy half the time.
Let them think it.
Right? But I'm like, no, we can do this. We
You-
can do this. You can do this.
You
right?
have to have the courage. I just saw a video I did like over 10 years ago, and I'm like, 10 years ago, I'm just saying to myself, recording myself, like, you have to have the courage to jump off a cliff
Oh, yeah.
and fly.
Yeah.
We are here to fly.
Yeah.
We're here to
I
be
agree.
courageous. Like, we're here
Yes.
to take calculated risk. What is the point of
Absolutely.
living if you're not living?
Yes. Yes. I think you just need to come back and co-host a couple times too,
Let's
can't
do
you,
it.
Jeff? Can we bring her back too? Oh my gosh, yes.
Jeff!
I love it. Okay, so we have a lot of fun. Poor Jeff would be put on the spot a lot. So the small business, right? Certificate program is something that you do.
Small business
Let's talk about
certification
that.
program. Before I left the city, before I resigned, we started a small business certification program in Inglewood. And so the point of that is to create upward mobility for your nonprofits and your small businesses
Okay.
in the city.
Okay.
What that looks like. It's economic development. Pretty much does your business even know what a capability statement is? To be positioned for government contracts or to be positioned for vendorship. It's bringing in different companies like Chase or different companies like Intuit for QuickBooks to give these small businesses the tools they need to be positioned for generational wealth. And so that's what it is. And also we have the games coming. You have the World Cup, the Super Bowl, you have the Olympics, and there's just opportunity for just the circulation value of dollars within the Southern California region. And it's very important for small businesses to be a part of that, to be a part of those opportunities. So
how do you make small businesses aware of these things?
well, you go through the cities, and through those cities, you implement a economic and development certification program, and every city has a business that's registered to that city in order for you to operate.
So, as a small business owner, what would you tell them? How do they get these services?
So once we begin the program, which will probably start in 2026,
Okay.
The city puts out how they ever communicate, whether it's an email to all your small businesses in the city. Like, for example, we did a Champions Grant program in Inglewood, and we gave out $25,000 to your small businesses, and how they either do mailing, or they just have a whole database of every small business and nonprofit in that city, and they market it to that.
Oh, okay.
And they give them the opportunity. They go on the city's website. A lot of people look on the website for information. You send mailers out to your small businesses through their addresses, or you send email out to them that there's an opportunity, and they sign up for that, and they go through the requirement process.
Got you. Okay, and that should be coming out in 2026.
2026, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's so amazing.
Yes.
So you have a lot of things. Like, oh my gosh, you do so much. And coming up is the Christmas giveaway.
Christmas
right?
parade. Inglewood Christmas parade.
Inglewood
Yeah.
Christmas parade.
We're
Sorry.
closing down Prairie.
Okay.
And, we're going to have a special guest. I'm not going to say yet. We're partnering with...
Wait, I think that's T. You can't give a little... Wait, hold on a second, honey. Wait. Oh.
Well, they're not confirmed yet, but,
Oh, okay.
there will be a special guest in the parade.
Is it
December 3rd.
December 3rd.
Partnering
Okay.
with the Kia Forum.
Okay.
And we'll have a whole Santa's Village in the Kia Forum, at the Kia Forum parking lot.
Fun.
Last year, we had over 8,000 children.
That sounds like so much. Like, what does that look like? In one,
It
8,000
looked
children in
amazing.
one-
The streets were
Yeah.
blocked off. The
wow.
whole parking lot was full of Christmas sleighing and tree lighting. Yeah, it was amazing. So
And
December 3rd,
December 3rd. And where
Yep.
was that at again?
Inglewood Kia Forum.
Inglewood Kia Forum,
Yeah.
December 3rd.
Yeah.
And how do people get involved in that? Do you need help with that? If somebody was like, I want to be a part of that, how does that work?
We kind of already have the programming in place.
yeah,
So
yeah.
just come, and you can register, and it's on the Inglewood billboards all over the city.
Okay.
You'll go to the city website, or you'll just come and I think you have to register. You have to register on the billboards.
Okay, so you have to register.
Yep.
Wow. So do you ever get tired?
Sometimes I feel burnout, especially when I'm balancing my personal life, my emotions,
We have those
business.
days, huh?
I do get tired, but I take my rest. I make sure I just check out sometimes.
Yeah. And when you check out, what does that mean for you?
That means going into introvert mode.
Okay.
That means going into my shell because I grow in the dark.
Yeah. Me too, girl. Me too.
I grow in the dark, so I have
gosh,
to isolate
why are we-
myself. I have to isolate myself
Yeah.
and just sit in my thoughts and pull
Yes.
myself up out of that because that's where the growth and the strength comes. So that's what
Absolutely.
checkout means for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you just gotta isolate and
I have to isolate.
get back on track.
Yeah.
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 Wow. Yeah. I mean, sometimes as moms, right? We don't feel like I don't know if we don't feel like we deserve that. I don't know if that's the word, but maybe we just don't have time to check out, right? We
Yeah.
still got these lives that we have to take care
Yeah.
of. And so what would you say to a mom that is like, no, 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 I can never check out. I don't have time for me. I just got to keep pushing.
Ooh, I would say it's important to take that stillness, whether it's when you first wake up or, you know, after your children fall asleep, and you have at least that 10-15 minutes before you fall asleep, if there's just absolutely no time. It's really taking the intention to go through your mind and process your day and where you want to be in life, and center yourself and what do I like, what makes me happy, and let me do those things for myself.
Yeah.
And it's really being intentional about taking the time. Whether you got to put it on your calendar, 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to have my mom or my friend take my kid for an hour.
Yeah.
And you have to take that time.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
important.
I agree. As, younger, I was, my kids are almost all grown now. I have one little guy. But younger.
He's so handsome.
Oh, thank you. I love him.
Yes.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
But he's my fifth one, and I have all girls prior. But
Oh, wow.
it was so busy at one point in my life that, and I was one of those mothers that was like, no, 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 I don't want to take time for myself. That's selfish, and boy, you get to this burnout stage, right? And people used to go, I remember I'd hear, you can't pour from an empty cup.
Come on.
But I just would never understand that, and if I feel like if I would have gone back and just given myself a little me time,
Yeah.
my kids, I don't think they could be any more phenomenal than they are now.
Right.
Even.
Yeah.
But man, like, I don't know what would have happened. I think it just would have been a good, thing for them to see. Even, just as they're now becoming parents, maybe they would know that they could take that time for themselves, even if it's just that.
Yep.
But now I'm an older parent, now I'm like, you know what? I need some me time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that me time, when the girls were little, it was funny because I felt selfish, right? So I would take 5 minutes, 5 minutes in the morning before I got them up for school.
Yeah.
And I would sip my coffee and pretend like I had nothing to do for the day. Nothing.
Yeah.
My brain I would rest my mind.
I love it.
Sip my coffee, and those 5 minutes kept me going for years.
Yeah.
And so people, like, they need to understand, moms, dads, whomever, they really need to understand, just to take that little bit of time,
Take
and
that
that
time.
it's not selfish,
Yeah.
It really isn't. It just, it makes
Absolutely.
life so much better
It does.
for everybody.
It does.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And you being as busy as you are, you would know. So what else do you have on your plate? What else is coming up?
Oh my goodness.
Any projects? Tell me more.
There is another project. I'm working on a housing project in LA. Yeah.
Okay.
There's still a little things in the hopper still, so I don't want to say too much, but it's something that's near and dear to me. Like I said, from my own lived experience, just paying attention and researching and just building out a concept of integration. Like, the wheel is here. It's just a lack of communication between different agencies, and everyone has a place to collaborate, right? And there's a way to integrate things so that you can come up with a solution. And so I've came up with a solution for housing and rapid housing and interim housing and permanent housing. And that's just from my experience of what I saw from a grassroots of what's the grassroots problem. And sometimes people at the top don't know that grassroots problem because they haven't been in that grassroots. So I'm very excited about this project. I know it's going to take some layers to get through, but we're in the early stages of pre-development execution plan, and we'll go from there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a housing project in LA, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
To even the thought of being in a position to have the opportunity to house people, I think it's just full circle for me of where I am today.
Yeah, absolutely. You're so impressive. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I just, as she's sitting here, I'm like, I'm just so like taken by you. Like, I mean, you're so smart.
Thanks.
You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
You're so humble.
Thank you.
And you're making a huge impact and a huge difference.
You're making me feel all warm and fuzzy
Well,
inside.
you should. Like, you should be feeling like that every day, everywhere you go.
Not every day. Trust me. It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy, you know?
Yeah.
You got to think about on your way to the top, a lot of people want to see you in a certain box. A lot of people don't want to see your success.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you have to fight on the way to the top too. So it's not easy.
Yeah.
My humbleness comes from being modest and it's not about me. It's bigger than me.
Let's talk about being put in a box,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we talked about that just a tiny bit before we started.
Yeah.
As a woman, right? And as a beautiful woman, people tend to put you in a box.
Oh, yes.
How do you get around that and show people that they're not going to keep you in a box?
It depends on how they try to put me in a box, right? So there's different approaches to it. I may sometimes look younger than what I am. And sometimes maybe older women might put me in a box. And what comes out of my mouth and the tone of voice and the way that I carry myself checks that.
Yeah.
Right? Or as a woman in a male-dominated field, I have to turn on my alpha woman, right? And a lot of people see me and I'm like, what does she know?
Yeah.
But I have to, in certain situations, exude command presence. And just because I look this way, I'm at the table and we're getting to the get. I'm facilitating this and we're getting to the end of the goal.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
It's
a lot of different things. And then, but then also as a woman,
Yeah.
you also have to know the balance of being feminine.
Yes, absolutely.
And because I'm not being single for the rest of my life.
So I was just going, okay. So I was going to ask
So you
you
got to
about
learn that femininity
Yes.
because that alpha
Well, it's
female does
hard,
not cut it.
Right? Well, because I do consider myself a little bit of an alpha, and we can, I think it's like if I'm in a room full of men, like how you said, we turn that alpha female on because it's almost like a defense mechanism, right? Because, okay, maybe you're cute, but you also have brains. And you can keep up with whoever's in that room.
Let me tell you, I find myself a lot in situations where the man has to make a choice between if he want to talk to me or if he wants to do business with me.
Yeah.
And every single time at the end of that, they want to do business with me.
Yes.
They rather choose to do business with me.
Yeah.
And that tells you the energy I'm giving off. I'm still feminine. I'm still fluid. I'm still graceful. I can get in certain doors that the men can't and vice versa, right?
Absolutely.
And you work together, right?
Yes.
But, no, don't play that.
I love that. Yeah. Because I feel like I'm the same way. If I've had people, go, wait, are we keeping this business? I'm like, yeah, absolutely we are. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's what we're here for, right?
Right. Or have a friend that be like, yeah, he was asking like, man, should I holler at her or should I?
Yeah, or should I not? Yeah.
Don't play.
Yeah. I mean, if it would happen organically, that's something different.
Yeah.
Right? But
Absolutely.
yeah, in a room full of men, I think business is always better than...
It's better.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's better.
Agree. Yes.
I want to be around in a room with men I can build with. And if naturally there's a chemistry there, we already have a shared goal.
Yes,
we're on the same
absolutely.
frequency.
Yeah, I agree. I think about that sometimes because I feel like I am, you do turn that alpha on and it's like, how do you turn that off? Or do you want to turn it off? And I think in a room full of men, it just never gets turned off. It's like it stays there, you know, and it's like you want to, not that you want to prove yourself, but you just want to be respected in the same manner that, you know, they would respect a man colleague.
And it's just mixing. And when I say alpha, it's not like, oh yeah, I'm like in your face. It's a grace about a woman that has the confidence that knows that she knows that she knows.
Yes. There you go.
Yeah.
Clock it. We always clock it on it. Clock it. I agree with that.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, and I look at women sometimes, and you know they get into a room full of men, and you see them just like, and you're like, well, what do you got to do with that? You know, like, what is that going to help you
That's
with?
That's just fun for now.
Right? Yeah. Like, how is that going to help you in your career or in your life goals or even in relationships?
But men see that, though.
Do men really see that, though?
I believe they do. Like, I was raised by my father. My father was the type of man where he laid his hat, his home was, right? And he was the one that was like, oh, she dropped her jaws first night. You don't want to be like her. You know, men know characteristics of if a woman in what category they're going to put her in. And that all is determined upon how much she respects and values herself.
Absolutely. And so you walk into a room, and we were saying today, like, we didn't know, like, I almost wore a turtleneck because that's kind of what I do, you know, when I'm not doing the show.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You will catch me on the street, especially in wintertime. You will see me in a black turtleneck. I am Steve Jobs.
No way.
Like, I swear. I'm always in a black turtleneck and jeans when it gets cold outside. It's like I look at all these clothes in my closet, and I'm like, I just need my black turtleneck and jeans. But we were talking about that, right? So, and you were saying you were going to just dress a little,
I was
more, what would the word be?
I was going to be a little more sexy today. But you know, that you got to make sure in certain settings, you know, when you want to elevate, you have to keep a consistency, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Now, mind you, there are times where I can put a hoodie and some sweats on, and I'm going to do that, right? But we're having an interview. I'm here, Tea with Trish, right? So she has me on, and
this is you.
This is me. I'm the powerhouse, and you're interviewing that powerhouse.
Yes.
And that's how I'm going to show up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so what would you say to women that, you know, walk into a room? Would you tell them that they need to dress a certain way? What would you say to like, this is like a conversation, right? So they walk into a room and they want to be known for their business mind.
Yeah.
Does it matter what they wear?
As long as what they're wearing, it's who they are.
Okay. That's a very,
Be you. Don't let nobody put you in a box. If they try to put you in a box, get out of it. Create your own lane and make people want to come into your market and do what you're doing.
Yeah. There's only one you, right?
There's only one you. So if you want to show up how you want to show up, you better own that. You better be confident in it. You better be consistent with it so that people can take you seriously.
Yes.
And now they'll talk about you at first, but then guess what? They're going to be following you later.
Yep. Yeah. See, like Tea with Trish, this is the brand.
Yep.
Right? This is the brand. We're here. We have our teacups. But again, like on the street, you'll catch me in a turtleneck. People are like, is that Trish? And I'm like, you know?
Yeah.
But here, it's like we get a little funner,
Yeah,
a little sexier.
this is fun.
You know?
Yeah.
Tea with Trish is sexy.
It is sexy.
Right?
Yeah.
And so, but that's always, you know, I think women kind of think about that and go, okay, I got to dress a certain way because I'm going to this, you know, event or whatever. And you should just stay true to yourself.
Absolutely. And you know, we have to take these veils of judgment off. Like, we're in a whole different world right now. Like, you can make anything and become a millionaire from that, right? So let's just embrace each other and support each other and just stop talking shit. Like, make some money.
There you go. Yeah, you shouldn't have time.
Like,
right?
oh my God.
Yeah,
if you're sitting
time,
there judging somebody else and what they're doing, you are on broke energy.
There you go.
you're not operating at a frequency
Yeah.
of where things are attracting to you and wealth is coming to you and opportunities and vision. You're not in your visionary state of mind.
Yeah.
Like all that low frequency, that's why you got time to be doing all this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like for what?
I love to tell
Go
people.
make some money.
I know people like to vent, right? And I will hear them out, friends or whatever. But I always come back to, listen, you have your own motion. Keep going.
Yeah.
Who cares about what other people are doing or saying or whatever? Don't let it get to you. Keep pushing. Just move forward, right?
Yeah.
Get it out real quick.
Yeah.
Leave it there though.
Yeah, for sure.
And
For
focus
sure.
on yourself.
Absolutely.
Right? 'Cause
Yeah,
sometimes
you do
people
got to get it
just-
out.
Yeah. Sometimes people just got to talk.
Yeah, somebody.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta
Sometimes you're
you
like,
gotta
oh my
talk to
God.
somebody. There's
Yes.
one person that everybody
Uh-huh.
talks to, and you better let it
Yes,
out. And then it's
absolutely.
time to move on. Get the lesson from it.
Yep.
Infuse that energy into something positive and make it fuel, and
I
then
agree.
go on to the next level.
I agree. So with you and your success, did you have people like quote unquote like hating on you coming out of all
God.
of that? And what are their
Still.
names and their address?
We're not doing that.
That's
I'm gonna
tea.
thank all the people that hated on me.
Oh.
I am so grateful for all the
Yes.
people that hated on me. I'm going to thank all the people that didn't believe in me. I'm so grateful for the people that tried to diminish me, that tried to diminish my light and my value. It just made me stronger and it gave me fuel. So I love all of the people that hated on me because that's how much you love me and that's how much I love you too. Clock it.
Again, here that's you know what? There you go. Love you.
Love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really feel that. And I really do. That comes from the bottom of my heart. Because without those lessons.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. People don't realize, right? People don't realize.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we do have our days.
Oh, yeah.
Where we get exhausted and we get tired, right? And I just got to be honest. Today was like one of those days for me.
Really?
I'm like, man, I am exhausted.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, God drops some blessings, right?
Yeah.
And she's sitting right here to the right of me.
Yeah.
And, God speaks through people. I say it all the time. And, just you kind of, light that fire in people again and go, yeah, we forget. We got
Like, let's do
grateful.
this.
Yeah, like, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Like, what was today about? It's
Yeah.
okay. Tomorrow's a new day.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
And I know I tend to be that for a lot of people.
Who's that for you?
There's a few.
Yeah.
There's a few.
That's important. You know that.
Yeah, and it's funny because they've just recently kind of come into my life, but I'm always the like, hey, you can do this. Come
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
But I think God sees when you get tired.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
he's like, here, let me just send you some of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so, no, that's a beautiful thing. And I'm sitting here looking at you talk, and I'm like hearing every single word, going like, oh my God, that's amazing. I agree.
Yeah. Because
So-
you lived it. Because you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we were talking about who's that for me. Who's that for you?
In the journey of my life, I had different mentors in different chapters of my growth. And I'm gonna say that I'm that for me. I'm that for me.
Beautiful.
At this
Yeah.
point in my life, I'm that for me because I have the courage to soak up. I have the courage to learn. I have
Yeah.
the courage not to be afraid to be a student. I have the courage to be vulnerable, and to believe in myself. And so,
you don't need nobody.
well,
pat
I
you
need
on the
God.
back
I
and-
need that
yep.
faith.
There you go.
I need faith, right? And
Yeah,
that's my
absolutely. We all need
foundation.
faith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have to believe in me. I have to get out of my own way. And so you didn't get this far without you believing in yourself, right?
Right. No, absolutely.
So-
and hard work.
Yeah,
Right?
and
You
hard
believe in
work,
yourself
yeah.
And you put the work in. And we all go through those ups and downs of life.
Yeah.
And just knowing, just having that faith
Mm-hmm.
helps you know that you're going to be okay.
You're going to be okay. Yeah.
And to take everything in as a lesson, even though some days may be harder than others.
Some days are very hard.
Yes.
They're lonely.
Yeah. And just know that everything's going to be all right in the end. If you
Yeah.
can just get through today.
But you know,
Right?
sometimes like, and I want to dive deeper into that everything's going to be all right in the end, because everything's not all right all the time. Every single person, even in this room, is battling something, is going through something at some level, right? And sometimes it doesn't feel okay.
Right.
And and to know that it's not okay, that is okay, because there's a lot of other people that feel just like you and believe that.
Yeah.
And when you know that and you sit with that, then you can actually feel good about being alone.
Yeah.
Feel good about, what does this feel like to love myself by myself? So those times when it's not okay, just know that that is what growth feels like. It hurts, or it feels uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's not going to be okay. And that's okay too.
Okay.
That's okay too.
Yeah. Yeah. And we just have to take everything as a lesson.
We
right?
have
just
to.
Make, you become a better person for it. And then maybe along the way you can help somebody else with what you've learned.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
You just landed the plane.
And people just, it's a hard thing to kind of learn, right? Because you have to, like how you were saying, you have to be okay with not being okay.
But you don't just learn it. Like, you just have to go through it and you feel it. You feel it. Because every different,
and
hard day is a different feeling of, it's not all the same hard days.
yeah, and you draw your strength from your faith,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, me too.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, I mean, things sometimes, like we were saying, they get hard. You just got to keep pushing.
Yeah. I think I draw my faith from, like, my adversity too. Because I look back and I say, man, I've gotten through all of my bad days. So what else can nothing can break me now.
Yeah.
Like, let's do this.
Was there a certain time where you were like, where that just kind of, like, you knew that was it? That you knew that you always got through all your bad days. Like, this is just another thing to get through. Was there a certain moment in your life that you were like, you were going through something hard, right? And you just knew, it's just another thing that I'm going to get through.
I think now in this chapter, I move with no worries. That's because I'm not living in survival mode anymore. So when I was living in survival mode of like, how I'm going to do this, and there was no stability, absolutely. Absolutely. I was like a swan on the top of the water, but paddling underneath. Yeah. Right. And so, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you have all these things going on and you're so amazing. And, like, how hard is it? I think you know my question.
Uh-oh.
To find a man to
It's
match
so
that
hard!
energy.
It's hard.
Yes.
It's so
tell
hard
me.
because I'm picky. Oh my God, I'm so picky.
As you should be, though, right?
And I also...
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. I've been through some shitty relationships. I've been through
Okay.
some not so good relationships.
And by not so good...
Not so good meaning like I didn't know my worth at the time.
I think a lot of us...
And I allowed like certain things to keep me in this box, right? And I always fell in love with the potential of the person, or from the things I went through in my life, I searched for protection. And so the bad guy was like the, ooh, that excited me. But I didn't really realize that I didn't know how to love myself because I wasn't taught to love and I didn't know how to. So I just sought what felt comfortable until I began to learn how to love myself. Yeah. And that's through the hard times, the adversity.
Oh, absolutely. I think, as women, we are nurturing, right? So that's why I feel like we do want to help these little losers sometimes.
Well, we'll just call them grown boys. They haven't fully matured.
Okay. Yeah. So, but I think that's where it comes from. A woman's nurturing, and she always wants to help, right? And she sees the potential. But seeing that potential and trying to help somebody else, sometimes you forget about yourself.
Ooh.
Am I right? And then we
you're
abandon.
you're talking to the women that need to hear it.
Yeah. And then we abandon all of our own needs.
We let ourselves go.
Yes. Just to cater to this person because they're the man.
You lose all your good years. Women, don't.
We're like, don't. And that's where if we could all learn to just love ourselves from an earlier age. I think we learn it a little bit later.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. I think there's a lucky few, a blessed few that know their worth early on. And where that comes from, I don't know. Is it parenting?
It comes from good parenting.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just going to it comes from good parenting. It comes from traditions and families that understand generational wealth. And that's a mindset of what you teach your kids. It comes from good parenting. And I'm going to tell you, hey, my parents, they were shitty.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Well, look at you. I mean, like we were saying earlier, everything that's meant for us does not miss us. No matter what's ours is ours. There's no way around it.
It's meant to be that way.
Yes, absolutely.
Because then you have to go search for it, and then you earn it, and then you begin to look back and say, as an adult, oh, you're a person too going through things in your life. Absolutely. Oh, now I can forgive you. Now I can love you.
Yeah. Yeah. And as we get older, I think our eyes definitely open up to a wider world and why things happen to us and for us, really, in the end, right? And that, like I said before, what's for us is for us. It never misses,
Yeah.
It never misses.
Yeah.
And so, those relationships weren't the best.
They weren't the best.
And when you say relationships, like how many?
3 good relationships in my life. I'm in my late 30s now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, those relationships taught me how to love myself, because I was put in so much, like me. I'm like, it's out. It has to. I have to give it my all, like everything before I walk away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it just taught me to learn, like, dang, if I could love someone that much, how much can I put into myself
without feeling selfish?
Without feeling responsible for them feeling bad that you're loving on yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. When is your birthday?
March 7th. I'm a Pisces.
Oh,
When's yours?
I'm July.
Ooh.
Yeah, July 12th.
Is
Everybody
that
loves Cancer.
Cancer?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a best friend that's a Cancer too.
Really?
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Like I am the epitome.
Does that make sense? Then?
Yeah. So like Cancers, right? It's funny because people, I don't believe in that or whatever, but there's so much like that. It really does make sense sometimes. Super nurturing.
Yeah.
We always want to put people in front of us. And, like even, that's why I would have had 10 kids if I could have. But I had to work.
Yeah. You doing it.
But yeah, like we just love to love. But as we get older, this Cancer, as I got older, you realize also you need to love yourself. Yeah. And that goes for every woman, every man, anybody needs to love themselves to really properly be able to love somebody else.
Yeah.
And if somebody's upset at you loving yourself, that's not the right person.
Yeah.
For you.
And you have to take time to heal. You can't just jump from one relationship to another.
Yeah.
And I've taken that time to heal, and I'm ready for something intentional.
Okay.
I'm learning the different soft parts of me to where I don't have to defend anymore, and I know it has to be someone that I'm equally yoked with.
And as we get stronger and more aware of ourselves, it gets harder to find somebody.
I'm gonna say it doesn't.
Okay.
And the only reason why it's your mindset, and we have this picture of who we think this person needs to look like, and sometimes we're in our own way, and we're so used to a certain type that we've been used to when there's another type that is perfect for you. Yeah. That all your traumas and triggers is a disarm to that person, and vice versa. And so we have to get out of what we thought it or think it looks like.
Yeah. We like familiar, right?
We like familiar.
Yes, until we don't.
Until you learn that lesson to say, no, I appreciate this good guy.
Yes.
Actually, I have been coming across good guys. I just don't really, never really looked at them like that.
Right.
But when you operate in a certain frequency that, yes, there is a lot of great men out here.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
And
That's what, you know,
you begin to see it.
Yes. So I am that voice. Because I always say, like, we don't bash men. Right? We do not
There's
bash
some
men.
assholes out there, though.
Well, yes, some need to be bashed.
Talk about those. Oh, yeah.
Some need to be bashed.
Some are
I'm not
just
saying
horrible.
that. Yes. But equally, right? We're just people. And there are some horrible women as well.
Oh,
and there are some amazing people. If the amazing people could just go to one side. And all the jerks on the other side.
Healed.
Yes, unhealed and healed.
Don't lie
Right?
about it, though.
Yeah.
You got fakers,
Yeah,
but
you can't come to the healed side.
don't
if you're a
come to
jerk.
the healed
Yeah.
side. Yeah,
Right.
because you'll get slaughtered.
In
Because they'll
different ways.
sniff it out real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's so
Them
true.
red flags will come right before you walk to get right there.
It's so true. But you have to be healed to see those red flags.
And to see the great people.
Yes, and to see the great people. Like for me in my life now, where I'm at, I am definitely going, you know what? Like there's some really amazing people out here. You know, and it's funny because I came across something, I think I posted it on Instagram the other day, where somebody was like, no, I am like kind of an advocate for jumping into relationships right after a relationship. Because they were like, you know what, if you give your all, right?
I saw that, yeah.
Okay, if you give your all, and I just thought, you know what, I'm sure
It
for
was
some
interesting.
people it's very true. You know, especially for the people that give their all, they are disconnecting until, you know, and trying at the same time. They're simultaneously, I feel like, trying and then detaching, you know?
Yeah.
Until there comes that point when it's like, okay, I'm detached. All of
Yeah.
a sudden, it's like that one day you're just like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm done. They did one thing over the top or whatever, right? You're like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
And then it still takes time because
still
you're
takes
like
time.
still hoping that maybe they'll be better,
Yep.
right? Until again, they do something idiotic and you're like, okay, I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Finally, right?
Yep.
And you stay that way. And then all of a sudden, you're out of the relationship and you're like, yeah, I'm healed. Like I don't feel like I'm not healed. Like I'm good. You know? And so I understood that though, because I was like, you know.
But there's an extra part to that, though.
Tell me.
And I can agree where he's coming from.
Uh-huh.
However, it's not totally the whole truth. As someone that is actually going through that, right? You do get to that point where like, okay, I come out of it and the last thing to leave is the physical, like you said,
Yes,
right? But you do have to sit with that and, okay, I'm healed.
Yeah.
But when you begin to integrate with another person, that's a different personality. That's a different love language.
Yeah.
And then it's a mirror to you, though. And you begin to see some of the triggers from the last relationship begin to show up, and you have to work through that. And you only work through that through phases. It's not jumping into now we go together. No.
Right.
You still have to, you know, learn that person and go and still take it slow. So it doesn't mean don't date anybody at all, but you're not jumping into a relationship full blown on. I don't think he meant that. I think he meant you still now you can go and you can be able to integrate with someone else, but jumping to a full-blown relationship, I don't think that's not healthy.
Right. Because people will tell you, no, you know, when somebody comes out of a relationship, no, you have 2 years to heal. What do you mean?
Like, who's putting timelines? Maybe I just need 3 months.
Yeah.
Maybe I need 6 months.
Yeah.
I know it's not going to be a couple days.
Right,
Like,
right.
let stuff process.
Right.
Let you get back into a motion and a system on your own at home, and how you can do things now without that person.
Yeah,
Get
I
your
agree.
footing. And once you
Especially-
get that, then you can begin to bring someone into your world
Yes,
again.
especially if you have children.
Oh my God.
Right? That's a whole other
Yes.
that's a whole other animal. If you have children, then it's like that's a whole conversation. That's a whole other show.
Oh yeah, that's a
right?
whole nother show. Yeah.
So for you, what does your perfect man look like? And I don't mean look like just physical. Like what is he to you?
He is kind.
That's my first one too. I always
Oh,
say
yeah.
that. Kind has to be. He has to be kind.
He has to, understand business at a level where we can bounce, ideas off of. He doesn't have to be the most handsome man in the world. I mean, that would be nice.
That would be a plus.
It'd be nice. But a man that is giving, a man that knows how to handle and be calm in the chaos, that has vision, and a man that can lead me.
Yeah.
And that can provide a safe space for me to thrive and not feel intimidated by how I exude, the light inside of me. Someone that does not compete with me. Someone that I can also pour into, and it's not, hey, just sit there, shut up and look pretty and be quiet. It's I want to hear your ideas, baby. I want to, someone that I can actually be equally yoked with. And so whatever that feels like, it's going to be an energy that I can feel that can mesh with mine. And that's what I'm looking for. Well, that's what I'm attracting to me.
Yeah, that's like well said, because everything that you just said right now, I agree with. And it is one of those things that, there's a different caliber of women, right? And it's going to be, I feel like it may not be too difficult, right? Because men are like, they want to try, right? But like, you don't know what you're getting. Like, it is a lot of work to be with a woman that is sure of herself, that, can take care of herself and loves herself and all of these, all of the above, right?
But all it is, it's a man that does the same thing for himself. The same reflection of me where I'm at, and he has to just be the same. No, that's, it's that easy.
And where do you find those men?
They're out here. They're here. There are men that have purpose in their life. There are men that's not out here running around, having rosters. There's men that understand how they're perceived into the world and that really walk in integrity. There are men like that. You just go to certain, you just have to be in certain places.
And you have to be that.
You have to be that.
You have to be that. So before you want something like that, you have to be that.
You have to do the work.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that is your perfect man.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's not, you hear that? If you sound like that, if she just described you, she said you didn't have to be too cute either.
Yeah.
So boom, there you go. You know where to find her.
Because that personality, that character, your charisma, how you treat people is what makes you so attractive. Yeah.
I agree. Because, you see somebody, treat somebody terrible and you're like, ooh, right away. Or, it's a telltale sign, if they do something, they spill something or, something goes on, all of a sudden they're having a fit.
Right.
Run, ladies.
Or they're not patient or they have anger,
my
like
goodness. Anger issues. We need patience. Like, I'm so patient, and I feel like patience is a virtue. That's just not something to say.
I used to not be patient.
Really?
Oh my God.
How did you learn patience? Because I feel like I'm just a patient person.
I learned patience by like getting smarter and just wanting to outsmart my situations that I was in. And the only way I did that was like I learned that I had to play the long game, right? And so that like made me build the capacity to be patient because the results begin to flourish.
The long game.
The long game.
For people that don't understand that. Right? It's like you got to just think of the bigger picture at all times. What today is today. But all of our todays lead to tomorrow.
That's right.
And we have to be patient and make our decisions with a clear mind. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You are speaking to me
this
today.
Is good.
For sure. You are speaking to me. So we have a lot
Jeff,
of things
you
coming
okay?
Up. Yeah, look at I haven't called on Jeff too much today because he's happy. He said leave me alone because we're too busy having a conversation.
Oh, yeah. We're talking the tea today.
Yes, we are talking tea. So you have other things coming up. So let's talk about, because I see on our little our TV here,
Mm-hmm.
I keep seeing like NBA stuff coming up. So an NBA All-Star game?
Yeah.
When is this?
Not a game.
Okay.
So we are doing a NBA All-Star women's leadership experience. And so I don't want to name the names yet.
Okay.
But it'll be a panel of very powerful women who are behind the greats, right? And when the greats go out into the world, these women, they also share what makes those men great to go out into the world. And those women put those men at that pedestal and up. And so it's a women's experience. It's about the women, but it's also an
love
ode
that.
to the men.
Yeah.
And what does that look like, them going out to be great? You know, a lot of men need to have grounded, need to have wives at home, a woman to support them, and talking to the women and how they've supported those legends.
Yes.
It's going to be a beautiful experience.
Oh my God, that is going to be a conversation.
It is. Yeah.
Wow.
It's going to be, yeah. So I'll invite you.
Yeah, I would love to. Oh my gosh, I would love to be there to listen to that.
Yes. And so
people
shout out to Bill Duffy.
Okay.
Bill Duffy, WME. He is a legend, an OG. He's been in the game for a long time.
Yeah.
NBA agent, founder, and just a great guy with a great family, a great wife. He always talks about his wife, and so just
And athletes, right? Sometimes they have, there's this. What is it? Like would it be a what could we say? I'm trying to be nice about it.
Don't be nice.
But no, right? We're on Tea with Trish. Don't be nice. Just athletes get a bad name sometimes. And they do have a lot of times they do have these women, these amazing women behind them, right? And sometimes they still do some not so amazing things.
Yeah.
And I wonder, in that conversation, is it going to be like a real conversation like that?
Yeah, it will be.
Wow.
It will be.
Yeah.
I think those parts of it are important.
Yeah, I think they are really important. And it's because it's reality. Right? And these men are put up on this pedestal, not just by these beautiful wives, but they're put on a pedestal by everybody. And so I'm not saying all of these men, but some men have that, ability to be loyal and, again, because I don't bash men. I feel like everybody, we're just people.
Yeah.
But some of these men, I'm sure, have had the ability to be a one woman man. Is that right? Did I say that right?
I mean, I don't think every relationship is linear, right? And I think every relationship has to go through some ups and downs.
As long as it's not too many downs.
It
right?
can't be too many.
Yeah.
It can't be.
Yeah. And it can't be just one-sided downs either.
It can't be, and I think that's the importance of those women behind those legends of some of that stuff. They're not taking no shit.
Right.
But those men love that woman because of what she provides, and it's not something just physical.
Right.
It's something that you can't touch.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I get it for sure. Yeah. I mean, behind every great man, right, is probably an even greater woman.
Absolutely. She's the, I don't want to say she's the brains, but she's the machine to keep things going.
Just say it.
Yeah.
We are different. We are wired differently.
We're wired differently.
And that's for a reason. And not saying, one is smarter than the other.
No,
it's
not
just
at all.
We move differently.
Yeah.
And
there's things, but men rule the world.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a reason why. Like I used to debate with my boss when I worked at the city. I used to debate about women this and I would you guys are male chauvinists just to the men and they talked about how it's just tough working with women because women and we're so this and that and men, they just get this stuff done. And when I went into my own company and I had a staff of women, I said to myself, oh shoot, he was right. It is difficult working with women. so I understand why men rule the world, but I also understand why you have those executives, those assistants, those people behind the scenes who look like us, who are women, that are really running it and running. When I say running it, they're executing the vision. We're executing the vision.
Yeah.
And so,
no, I know so many successful couples, right? And behind the scenes, the woman looks like, you know, she's this well taken care of princess. And maybe she is in a lot of ways, but she works for it.
Yeah.
You know, and he's able to do and go out there and do what he needs to do because she's holding it down.
Yeah, and that could look like regulating his emotions, making him feel safe. You know, inspiring him to go out and be great into the, you know, it looks like a bunch of different things.
Absolutely. No, I agree.
Yeah.
So what do you see yourself in, hopefully in a relationship in the next few years?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear that, fellas?
Yeah, I do.
There you go. Walking down the aisle, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would hope so. Yeah. I would like to have that happen.
That fairy tale.
Sooner than
fairy
later.
tale? Yes.
Yeah.
Anybody in your sights now?
Not yet.
No?
Not yet.
Oh, I don't know. That's why I haven't
Not
seen her
yet.
smile like that this whole time. I don't know.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet. No.
Anybody come to mind?
No, nobody comes to mind.
She's like, nope. Okay, so you are single as
I'm single.
Okay.
I
Not as-
am. I'm
She's like,
single.
not very single.
I'm intentionally single at this moment.
Okay.
I was in a long-term situation a while back and stuff, and so I'm now just loving my loneliness. And it sounds crazy when you think of the word loneliness. It's not like a bad thing. It's sitting in your silence and being comfortable and loving you in that within yourself, right? And so I'm intentional right now because when that person comes, I'm gonna know what I deserve, and he's gonna treat me that way, and I'm gonna treat him the way he deserves. Yeah. So I'm just getting ready.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I'm getting ready.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. I'm getting there.
Yeah. And you'll know.
I'm gonna know.
And God will drop him.
And I don't want no roster.
Yeah. No.
I don't want a bunch of men and out dating a bunch of men.
Right.
No, I don't want that. Because when I do date, I'm gonna be dating him, and he's gonna be dating me.
Yeah.
Or courting me.
Yeah.
And if that. And we have to be on a line like that. You can't be focused and paying attention to other women if we're getting to know each other and I'm investing my time, you're investing your time. And if you're not that guy, then go to the unhealed section.
Thank you.
And continue with your roster and your undisciplined self.
Yes.
But I'm going to be in the healed section with the men because they are out here who have integrity, who, they've gone through being undisciplined and now have in a different level in their life.
Yeah. So it's safe to say that you don't agree with that. Date them all, sis. No,
I don't, because that's it's toxic.
Yeah.
This is what you're gonna say to your daughter?
Yeah, date them all, sis.
No, don't date them all. It's quality over quantity.
Absolutely, amen. Yes,
and your time is something that you cannot get back, and you need to value yourself. And if you're spreading yourself thin, you can't narrow the focus. Whenever you have a business, or you have to narrow the focus of what is your mission of this business and how you're going to generate and how people are going to buy into that. It's the same thing with your time and who you invest in. Selling yourself short to a bunch of people. Yeah. What are you doing? That's survival mode. Like, let's get out of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Value yourself.
We gotta. Yes.
Honey, oh my goodness.
That was good tea. That was tea. My goodness. Yeah, no, I agree. It's people just really need to be a little, like that word, intentional.
You have to be
with so many different things, right?
Yeah.
The world would function a little differently.
I think we'd be a lot wealthier too.
Oh, I'm sure we would. I'm sure in all different types of ways. Yeah, I'm sure we would.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So any other things coming up before we put this amazing conversation?
I don't know. Like, there's so much like in the file cabinet in my brain.
Yeah.
But tell
Well,
me
pull-
what's
pull-
coming up with
pull
you.
the
How
file
can I
out. Pull the
support?
file
How can I
out.
support
Oh my
you?
goodness. What is that me? Oh, something. No, it's not me. You're like, oh, it's
Uh-oh.
oh. Okay. I'm like, hey, Jeff. I'm trying to get me in
Jeff.
trouble. Look at, he was like, he just tried to save me right now. What's going on with me? You know, there's always something going on with me. But
Okay.
right now, I am, to be honest, just really in a transition in my life and just kind of finding who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you know, I'm kind of loving it.
Mm-hmm.
Not every day is amazing.
Yeah.
But
What does that look like when you say I'm finding who I am? What does that look like to you?
You know, I think I was so busy for so long and like robotic almost, you know, and there was success and there was all these things that came with being a robot. But there wasn't a lot of quality time to like sit back and even just, you know, reflect and even on accomplishments, you know, that I was able to accomplish.
I love it.
There was never like a sit back and pat yourself on the back. And it was like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
What's next? What's next? And there was that mode for a long time. And then sometimes I think God just kind of sits you down.
Yeah. Be still.
Be still, right? And your whole life can change in an instant. And then you're like, wait, you know? So I'm just being still. And I'm listening.
That's such a powerful, powerful place to be in.
It is
That
powerful.
means the next level is coming.
Yes, and I know this to be true.
It is
and,
true.
And yeah, but it's also a very hard place to be in because when you're used to go, and you're used to being productive in such a way, you know, like your thought of being productive is making money and always being busy and doing all these things where you can be productive in other ways too. And I'm learning that now. You know?
I just saw in my, as you're speaking, like in my vision of like, you plant the seeds, right? And then there's a time where there's a silence in like the soil and it begins to grow. And until it starts to peek through that soil and begin to grow, that's when you're like, that's why I needed to be still.
Yes.
And there's phases to where you need to allow the soil to let the seed grow. And that's what's happening.
Yeah. And I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting to figure out why.
It's going to come
I
through
need
tests.
to be.
You're going to be getting
honey.
tested left and
I've
right.
been tested for years now. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm waiting. And I feel that it's coming closer, you know, and that faith has kept me just pushing through obstacles. And every time you get knocked down, you just got to get back up.
Yep.
You know, and today
it's
we were talking earlier. My dad called me. He always calls me at the, you know, the time when you're like, oh my God. And I was talking to him. He heard it in my voice. He goes, you got to get up. And I'm like, Dad. And he's like, get up. And I'm like, okay, all right. You know, I'm up.
Yep.
You know, like,
Yep.
okay, whatever. And that means, you know, something different for everybody.
No, that's
But
powerful.
But I
You
know
gotta
what he
get up.
means. You know, he's like, stop. You got to get up. You got to do what you need to do.
Yep.
And it's going to be better. It's going to be fine. And he always tells me, it's going to be okay. You're going to be fine. You know, it always is.
I love it.
You know, and so to have, you know, people in your corner is always amazing too.
It's
Whether it
amazing.
be friends, parents,
Oh,
whomever,
so important.
to know. You know,
A
sometimes
support
they just
system?
yes.
Oh.
They reassure you
Yeah.
when you sometimes feel like, oh my God, you know, that things are going to be just fine.
They're going to be just
right?
fine.
And
Yeah.
to be still.
Yes.
You know, just be still. I was talking to my best friend the other day and she was like, you know, it's probably good that you're in this, you know, this space in your life right now. She goes, because you don't sit still. You are always busy. You always have something else to do. You're always
you're
moving on to
gonna
something
miss
different.
something.
Yeah.
Something very important that you
Yes.
need to unlock
Yes.
something else.
And so she told me, she goes, you just need to be quiet and just sit still. And I'm like,
Yeah.
And I told her, I go, oh my God, I'm just getting sick of sitting still.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
it gets a little like
It does.
redundant
Mm-hmm.
and frustrating. And you're like, but I just need the key. I just need the key.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not in our time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not our timing.
Yeah.
It's God's timing. Right?
It is God's time.
So that's where I'm at. To make a
Ooh.
long story
Oh, that's powerful.
even longer. Is
That's
I'm
amazing.
I'm in this space of trying to remain still,
Mm-hmm.
so I know what the next level is going to
And
bring.
you can see it.
And I can feel it more than I can see it.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because the next level is already available to you. You just have not yet made it materialize through your eyesight and through what is around you. It's what everything you're looking for is already right in front of you. And so until
Yeah.
you
yeah,
see it in that way, it's
Yeah.
it's already available to you.
Yeah. And actually, I did invent something. I'm beauty industry, right?
Okay, yes.
And so I'll bring that out soon too.
Please.
But it's
What
definitely
is it?
something-
What's the
it's something-
tea?
It's actually being patented right now.
Okay.
And so who knows if I'm going to need investors or
Yeah,
whatever, but it's
okay.
being shopped around right now. And it's
Do you
going
have
to
a
change,
deck?
it's going to change you know what? I had everything professionally done for
Okay.
me through a company
Okay.
that deals with only inventions.
Okay.
And one day I was just sitting there and I was being still.
Mm-hmm.
And our ideas kind of just come to us, right?
Mhm.
They come to us at the craziest times.
Mm-hmm.
And so I popped up, out of bed, of course, because that's when we, and I'm like, God, this would work,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And so I waited. I sat on it for a little while and I didn't do anything about it. And then it was so funny. Something triggered me. It was Easter Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And I was triggered and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this invention. Like, what is there to lose, right? Calculated risk.
Yes.
Right? And so, it's being patented, but I will
That's amazing.
definitely, I'll
I
let
can't
I'll let
wait.
you know. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to
And,
support.
and so, who knows? Maybe that's something why I have to be still,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but we will see. Beauty industry is going to be changed forever
Ooh.
when this happens.
When it
Yeah,
happens.
when it happens. Yeah. Yeah. So,
That's exciting.
yeah,
No,
it is exciting.
That is
yeah.
exciting.
Yeah. So she pulled it. She told me she was going to get tea out of me.
That is very
told her
exciting.
I thought she probably
I
would,
can't
too.
wait. And we're
Yeah.
coming to her launch party.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So many. You're invited to everything, girl.
I'm coming.
You are,
Yes.
you are invited
Oh,
to
that's so
everything.
awesome.
You are so amazing.
Thank you.
Like,
You are
You are
too.
so inspiring.
Thank you.
Sometimes look how cute. There's guests that are just very special, and I know that you are touching, the audience. You touch
Oh.
me just by you being here and the way you speak and how eloquent you are, and just, you are just perfection.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
You're so special too.
Oh, thank you so much. I
Like,
appreciate you.
I'm gonna be like rooting, and I'm already proud of you.
Oh,
And for us to even be aligned in our
Yeah,
journeys right
yeah.
now, I'm grateful.
thank you. If there's
Yes.
anything, like, I am on board with you. Anything you need.
And you got myself,
help,
so
yeah.
if there's something that comes up, like
Yeah. You call me.
I look
will
out. I
come.
look out for my people
Yeah.
that look out for me.
Yes,
so,
me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need me, girl. You got my cell too. You
Yes.
just call me and I'll
There we
be there.
go.
Yeah. So
Trisha
where
is
can-
amazing.
Tea with Trish. So where before we go,
Mm-hmm.
where can we find you on social media?
I'm usually on Instagram, Sharis Rhodes, SHARIS. Rhodes like Rhodes Scholar, RHODES.
All right. So you guys heard it here.
Yes.
Go follow her.
Yes.
And I'm sure there's so much information. And if it's small businesses and all these different things, right?
Yep.
They can just go to your page maybe and
That's
find,
not out. Not yet. Not
Okay.
that yet. Yeah.
Okay. So 2026. Though,
2026.
right?
Top of
So
2026. Yes.
Keep it in mind because she will direct you to the right place.
Mm-hmm.
And all these Christmas things coming up, whatever you need, girl, I am there for you.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you so
amazing.
much for
Thank
coming.
you. This was so much fun.
Yeah, it was. I really need to have you back too. I think we'd have a lot of fun together.
Yes.
And so yeah, guys, thank you, and thank you to our
Thank
sponsors.
you. Hey, thanks, Jeff.
Yes, Jeff. Jeff. Thank you again, and we will see you guys next Monday. Tea with Trish. Bye.
Bye. That was fun.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey.
Hey guys, did you like that episode? There's gonna be more. Make sure you go like and subscribe. YouTube every Tuesday, 7 o'clock.